Hi, I'm Kevin Harrington from ABC's hit TV show, Shark Tank. I'm the co-founder of the as-seen on TV industry and have worked with many great celebrities. I've been featured on some amazing TV shows and have spoken on stages around the world. As an investor, a high-level marketer, and a homeowner, I can tell you that hiring the right real estate agent who combines great marketing with great negotiating skills is critical. Now, I've negotiated lots of huge deals in my life, and I've owned many different homes. But if you want to create the most demand for your home and sell it for the most money, you need a rock star agent. I want to introduce you to the agent whose marketing blew me away, Chris Heller. Hey, Chris, thanks for being here today.
Kevin, thanks for having me.
Hey, so I got a few questions, and I want to start with a marketing plan and why it's so important today to have a marketing plan to sell a home versus the old days of real estate.
Well, it's so important because things have changed a lot. Right now we're online. Everyone is online looking at things, doing things, which means that's where we have to meet them.
Right.
We have to be able to engage them online using technology, social media, a really aggressive plan to meet them. Now that plan is working, and we know it works because we're selling properties in half the time. And Kevin, the best part is we're selling them for more money.
That's great, fantastic. So it's working, that's the key. And so I know you offer some very unique things in your marketplace, one of which is you offer to buy a seller's home. Tell me about that feature that you offer.
Really what we offer them is optionality. Sometimes a consumer wants an instant offer. They want to be able to get an offer, accept it, and move on.
Yeah.
And sometimes they want to get the most money for the property they can, and we call that a value offer. We recently had a call from a guy named Rick who was moving out of state. His house needed to be fixed up. He didn't have the money to do it, really didn't have the time to do it.
Right.
What he wanted was an offer so he knew he could accept it, know when he was leaving and leaving. We gave him that. It was a win-win. He got where he wanted to go.
I like that word, optionality. That's a good opportunity. So when people are buying a home, you have a function where you can actually give them access to the home buyers before it hits the market. How does that work?
Yeah, we call it coming soon. Because we help so many people in San Diego, we always have an inventory of homes that will be coming on the market. What that means is buyers get a sneak preview. And it means that a seller can have an opportunity to have someone ready to buy their home as soon as it goes on the market.
Yeah.
We just had an example of that. A buyer that had missed out on 2 properties working with another agent came to us. We were able to show them some properties that weren't on the market yet, one of which fit perfectly. They got the house, the seller got theirs sold, everyone was happy.
I love it, because when you create that demand on the front end, you're actually maybe keeping the sale price at a higher level because there's a lot of people looking and excitement about it. So more money for the seller. So that's a good thing. So let's talk about the contract. I know people sign a contract and sometimes they want to maybe change it or whatever. Do you have any options that you offer consumers that are selling their house?
Yeah, we actually let consumers out of the contract. And what I mean by that, there's 2 things that are really important. Number one, when someone makes the decision to hire us, we want them to have the peace of mind that they've made the very best decision. And we are so confident in our ability to sell the home that we're able and willing to go to work every day to prove that.
Oh, amazing. That's great. So again, flexibility in how you deal with folks. San Diego is one of your home markets and you're operating at a very high level. And I just, as one of the top people in your industry, and I just want to know what motivates you to do this on a day-to-day basis?
When I look back, and I don't remember when or where, but if anyone ever said that, Chris, I trust you, or they showed me that they trusted me, I would run through a brick wall to protect that trust.
There you go. That's great.
And being in real estate, every day people hire us. And what they're saying is, we trust you. And we and our team take that trust very seriously. And we protect it fiercely.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of that.
That's fantastic. So how many years now have you been in this beautiful real estate industry?
For over 30 years.
Over 30
years. I started really young.
You've been operating at a high level, and the optionality functions that you've mentioned, giving the sellers options, giving buyers more access on a front-end basis. It's a win-win situation all the way around. Thanks, Chris. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Whenever I do any deal, I look for strong proof that my investment is sound. Let's hear from a few of Chris's customers.
Buying a home is probably the most important purchase you're ever going to make. And so I felt way more confident having Chris as my realtor and knowing that he was the one negotiating and knew that everything that was being done was in my best interest.
Chris is the type of agent that I think is really, really critical because he was able to listen to what I wanted and what I was trying to achieve with this next purchase. And he quickly, within a few days, he had legitimate options for me to look at. He was great during the sales process. He understood how to negotiate and get you a price that's the best price you can get that's ultimately fair and makes sense.
The Chris Heller Group seemed to be very aggressive with selling homes, and I was impressed by that. They had a lot of radio ads, and I listened to one of the radio stations and was impressed in their team concept and their market approach of how they sell homes. And we were really impressed with the way he laid out how they were going to go about it, and as it turned out to be fantastic for us. I would highly recommend them to anyone who's looking for a realtor.
Chris and his team really put my wife at ease and helped us through the whole buying process. We're so glad. We've done 7 properties with him, and I would recommend Chris to anybody.
Wow, that's some powerful stuff. Chris, you are the real deal, and I want to thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Kevin.
Do you now see why you need to talk to Chris Heller? You owe it to yourself to get the facts. Reach out to Chris today at the website and number below and make your next move a profitable one.